Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Pack-a-Puncher and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies video. In this video, guys, I'm going to be revisiting an old series I used to do on my channel known as Zombie Boss Showdown. And if you guys are new and do not know what the series is, basically in this series, guys, I take two bosses from Call of Duty Zombies history. I compare these two bosses, knowing their strengths, their weaknesses, all the good things about these bosses, and I put these two bosses in an arena for the Battle of the Death to see who would become the winner of the two. So without further ado, guys, for episode 5 today, we have the Gorod Krovi Mangler versus the Mob of the Dead Brutus. So let's go. So our first contestant today is the Russian Mangler found on the Black Ops 3 Zombies map, Gorod Krovi. So this guy actually has two attacks. He has the usual zombie swipe using his sickles on the left side of his hand, and he also has a longer range energy launcher called the Assyrian Lance, which he can hit an enemy from a distance. The Russian Mangler does have a weak spot on his body, and it is actually his head. So when you shoot his head, guys, his helmet will fall off and he'll come in rage and start sprinting at you, but that he's very weak at that point, and you can easily kill him after that. Now moving on to our second contestant of the day, we have Brutus from Mob of the Dead. Brutus is very similar to the Mangler found on Gorod Krovi in the ways that they both have the same health and they both run at the same speed. The only difference that Brutus has is that it doesn't have a long range attack. The only, long range attack you could count is that it makes a ground shake for the player. I mean, really not that big of a deal, and I really don't count it as an attack, but thought I should note there as well. They do have the same, melee damage as the Manglers do on Gorod Krovi, and the only weak spot on the Brutus is his head, just like the Mangler on Gorod Krovi. And when you shoot it off, it becomes a rage, just like the Mangler. And I hope you guys are starting to realize how similar these two bosses are. I mean, I feel like Treyarch just copied the code from Mob of the Dead and from the Brutus and just put it into the Mangler. I mean, I'm not complaining at all because I'd rather have a freaking Mangler than a Panzer or a Margwa. Don't even get me started about those two. But now that we've compared these two bosses, now it is time to enter the arena to see who will become the winner of today's Zombie Boss Showdown. So picture in your mind right now, guys, you guys are in ancient Greece and you're at a Coliseum, you're in the stands, and you see on the ground level, you see a Brutus spawn at one side of the stadium, and on the other side, there's a Russian Mangler. I feel as if right when the match begins, the Russian Mangler will shoot his Assyrian Lance across the stadium and damage the Brutus right away. I mean, he's got that long range advantage on him, and really all the Brutus can do is try to shake him up. And honestly, the shaking won't really do much since he'll just be running at him. But I feel like right off the gate, the Russian Mangler will be already able to take down Bruce's helmet due to its electrical projectiles using the Assyrian Lance. So before they can even touch each other, the Brutus will already have its helmet off, and the Russian Mangler will still be unharmed, which is just, unfair. And once the two clash in the middle and duel it out for the Battle of the Death, their melee attacks will they do the same damage and they still have the same health, except the Brutus is already damaged, so the Russian Mangler will eventually take down the Brutus and he'll just be on the ground dead. So guys, for episode number 5 of Zombie Boss Showdown between the Gorod Krovi Mangler and Mob of the Dead Brutus, I'm going to have the Gorod Krovi Russian Mangler beating the Mob of the Dead Brutus due to its long range attacks that the Brutus just can't, deal with. It can't really contend at all. So guys, I know this is a really controversial episode. Definitely, guys, leave your comments down below on maybe if you're Team Brutus or Team Mangler. I know we're going to get a lot of controversy just because, they're so similar. I mean, everyone knows that the Gorod Krovi Mangler is very, very similar to the Mob of the Dead Brutus. I mean, they have the same health, same melee damage. They each are good at their own things. It's just crazy, guys. I really like these two bosses, which I thought would be a great episode. But yeah, guys, once again, I'm going to have the Gorod Krovi Mangler beating Brutus from Mob of the Dead. But yeah, guys, I did hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, be sure to push that like button down below. I really would appreciate it. Comment down below, guys. Once again, if you guys are Team Brutus or Team Mangler, let me know if I did let me know your side of the story. If you think that maybe the Brutus would have won or something. I don't even know. Leave your comments down below in the comment section, guys, of course. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, join the Pack-a-Puncher Army, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.